question asked about where it states in code that wires should be taped for different voltage systems such as black, red, blue for 120 volts and 208 volts, and brown, orange, yellow for 277 volts and 480 volts. The answer is that this information is not specified in the code. The color coding of wires for different voltage systems is typically established by industry standards and best practices, rather than being explicitly defined in the code. Electrical codes, such as the National Electrical Code or NEC, primarily focus on safety requirements and installation practices to prevent electrical hazards. While the NEC does specify color codes for certain conductors, such as grounding and neutral conductors, it generally does not mandate specific color schemes for different voltage systems. The NEC Article 200.44, Identification of Ungrounded Conductors, requires that ungrounded conductors of different systems shall be identified and can be identified by color coding, marking, tape tagging, or other approved means. Industry standards and best practices, on the other hand, provide more specific guidance on color coding for different voltage systems. These standards are often developed by organizations such as the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, or IEE, and the National Electrical Manufacturers Association, or NEMA. They recommend certain color schemes for different voltage levels to help electricians and other qualified personnel easily identify and differentiate between different systems. The commonly used color schemes for 120 volts and 208 volts and 277 volts and 480 volts systems are not explicitly mandated by the NEC. They have become widely accepted through industry practice and for safety reasons. The use of black, red, and blue for 120 volts and 208 volts, and brown, orange, and yellow for 277 volts and 480 volts helps to prevent accidental connections and ensure proper system operation. The reason the NEC doesn't explicitly define these specific voltage color codes is because electrical systems can vary widely depending on the application and local regulations. The NEC provides a framework for safe electrical installations, but it allows for flexibility in specific implementation details, such as color coding, as long as the overall safety objectives are met. It is important to always refer to the latest edition of the NEC and any applicable local codes and regulations for specific requirements in your area. Consult with a qualified electrician or electrical engineer to ensure that all electrical work is performed in accordance with the applicable codes and standards.